It's been an off-season of turmoil for the Poughkeepsie High School football program. There's no doubt about that. Longtime coach Ken Barger is on the sidelines pending an investigation into the New York State Regents testing at the school, and assistant coach Mike Bianco was set to take over. But Bianco and virtually all of the other assistants resigned in July over a separate issue, as HVSR first reported. Into the void steps John Castellano, who spent 23 seasons at Nyack and won 2 state championships, and most recently was an assistant at high school powerhouse Don Bosco Prep in New Jersey.
It's been great. First of all, for me personally, it's good to jump back up on a horse again. I was a head coach for 23 years. I decided to take a back seat and become an assistant at Don Bosco Prep, which was a great situation for me. And I think what Don Bosco Prep did for me was re-energize me and excite me again about the game. So the opportunity became available for me at Poughkeepsie, and certainly this whole process started back in, I guess I started talking to Matt Cameron, who's done a tremendous job with this, very difficult situation, and he, along with some of the board members and central administration, really put their nose to the grindstone to try to find a football coach. And it wasn't hard when you walked up there and see what I know what I played on here in that Stitzel, and I see this and I go, hey, here's a community and a school district that cares about their kids and their athletics.
If one good thing emerged from the coaching carousel, it's this. Former Poughkeepsie players Charles Spencer and Matt Featherston are on the staff as assistant coaches, both of whom played Division I college football, and one, Spencer, who played briefly in the NFL. Poughkeepsie has always had great skill position players and probably always will, and one of them this year is dynamic quarterback Markel Green.
Well, Markel certainly is. He's just a tremendous football player. He just can do so many things for you, and having him under center is going to be key for us. But we've got 2 or 3 fullbacks. We've got Achille Hill, Marcus Blocker. The young kids. They're young. We're very young. There's no question about that. But they're certainly, as they learn the steps and get it, they're going to be. The halfbacks are tremendous. I mean, you got Zah Hutchinson, you got Shatik Jones, and I'm just learning the names as we go, but you got Sanjay, you got Malik Lewis, Jordan Finch. I mean, the names just go on and on. Carrie Hutchinson. I mean, there's 5 or 6 legitimate halfbacks.
All right, Markel, we all know what happened in the offseason. How does it feel to get back on a football field knowing you've got a coach, you've got your teammates around you, and you're actually playing football?
It feels great. We struggled in the beginning, but it got much better, especially with Coach Castellano. He's a great coach coming from a great background.
The Pioneers also have some size on the line this year, maybe not as substantial as in years past, but certainly enough to go with the quick footwork needed by the linemen to help Castellano implement a new offense into the program, the wing T.
Actually, it became more simple, but because we're not used to it, it's like confused our brains, I guess.
Some of their blocking schemes might have been just sit back and pass block and stuff. We're more down the field attacky type thing. So I think them getting used to that up front is going to take a little time, but we're making progress.
And it doesn't hurt to be able to run that offense on this beautiful new field here at the high school.
I was here in 2008 and we played on something that didn't look like this.
This field's beautiful. It is very beautiful.
The first time you saw it, were you surprised?
Yeah, especially living in Poughkeepsie, knowing Poughkeepsie High School, I was amazed we even got it.